Hey everyone, this is Steph coming at you. See when people start joining here. Hey everyone, this is Steph. We'll start at 5 o'clock, so we still got a couple more minutes here. So go ahead and get yourself set up. Let's see if anyone, wait for everyone to join on, we're live streaming on YouTube and on Facebook. We'll give it just a couple minutes here. Hope everyone is doing well. And if you're rewatching, you can, scoot forward a little if you want. We've got about 2 minutes until the class starts. So glad that you're joining us once again. Let me just double check my sound and my video, make sure everything's set up. Here we go. Okay, looks like we got some people coming on. Hello again, YouTube and Facebook. This is Steph, live streaming for Be Hot Yoga Atlanta. We'll get started here in just a couple minutes. Go ahead and get your mat set up, maybe lay a towel on it if you would like, have some water close by you in case you might need it. If you use any props, go ahead and grab those as well. Go ahead and hopefully you found a nice quiet spot at home, maybe outdoors, feeling lucky again. With the weather today, the sun just went away. The clouds came in, but it is in the upper 70s. Apparently it hit 80, so don't know if I quite believe that, but apparently it's 80 out here and it's feeling good. So moving our practice outside today. So glad that everyone is joining us. So let's see here. Right. Hope everyone can see and hear me okay. You can send me a thumbs up if you'd like, Facebook. We've got a couple people on already. Let's see. And we'll get started here in just a minute. I think it's just about 5 o'clock. Right. Right, so it's 5, so we'll go ahead and get started. So if everyone can come to the center of your mats, we'll get started today. So once again, we are doing a 75-minute, our signature Be Hot Yoga class is from the Bikram series, the 26 and 2, 26 postures, 2 breathing exercises, starting with pranayama breathing. So come to the center of your mat, stand tall, relax your shoulders down, engage your quads, stand up tall, and let's begin. Interlace your fingers, knuckles under your chin, thumbs touching your throat, relax your shoulders down, and begin. Inhale through your nose, elbows come up, spine stretches up, fill your lungs up, and hold, and exhale. Drop that head back slowly and gently, mouth is open, then your elbows reach towards the front, and then they come to touch. And inhale. Now slowly drop your head down, chin down, looking forward now as your elbows gently float up, fill those lungs, and exhale. Gently drop that head back, relax it, reach those elbows forward, forearms, wrists, elbows touch, and inhale. Through your nose, nice deep breath here. Elbows come up, and exhale. Mouth open, awesome. Nice deep exhale breath here, and inhale. Engage those quads, belly in and up, shoulders relax down, elbows stretch up, and exhale. Mouth open. Awesome, like you're fogging up a window here. And inhale. Nice deep inhale breath, expanding our lungs and our rib cage here. And exhale. Mouth open. Let it all go here. Elbows come to touch. And inhale. Chin pushes down on those fingers. Elbows stretch up, shoulders relax down, and inhale, or exhale. Open your mouth. Let out all the air. Reach those elbows forward to open up those shoulder blades, and inhale. Push down through your feet, engage your legs, belly in and up, and exhale. Your belly stays in and up. Just squeeze that chest with those arms, and inhale. Last one for a set. Expand your ribcage out and up, and exhale. Let it all go. Every last drop of air here. Elbows touch and change. Arms down by your side. Return to normal breaths here. Just warming ourselves up in that breath, moving, connecting our breath and our movement. It's a little tricky in the beginning, sometimes the arms and the breath at the same time. And that's all yoga. Second set. Interlace your fingers, maybe cross the swap of your hands. Elbows down, shoulders relax down. And inhale. Elbows float up. Shoulders stay down. And exhale. Head back. Mouth open. Elbows towards the front. Elbows touch. And inhale. Looking forward, chin down. Elbows up. And exhale. Be gentle here. When your lungs are completely empty, then your elbows come to touch, and inhale. Elbows come out, then slowly float up, shoulders relax down, belly in and up, and exhale. Now your elbows don't go down below your shoulders. Your tricep muscles are parallel to the floor, no lower, and then they come to touch in the front, and inhale. And then you just slide them out to the side, chin comes down, and then elbows slowly float up, and exhale. Nothing forced here. Elbows touch. Inhale. Push down through your heels. Quads are strong. Abdomen engaged. And exhale. Push down through those heels. Your spine is straight. Your belly's still in and up. And inhale. 3, 2, 1, and pause, and exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause, and inhale. Deep breaths. And exhale. Elbows. Inhale. Last one. Biggest breath of the day. And exhale. Let it all go. And change. Arms by your side. Stand tall. Beautiful start to class, everyone. Just double check. Everything is good to go. All right, and then we'll move right along with half moon. Warming up our spine in all 4 directions. Inhale your arms up. Palms touch. Interlace your fingers, release your index fingers, lock out your arms, lengthen up out of your waist, and now bend your upper body in both directions, left and right, like windshield wipers here. Back and forth, get your hips involved, hips in both directions, just loosening up here. Circles with your body if you'd like. And then when you've got in both directions equally, come back to the center. Now inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, bend your upper body to the right, your hips go left. Nice steady breathing here. We're here for just about a minute, so just relax into it, nothing forced. Especially the first set. Just try to feel that Nice extension of your spine here. You're lifting your chest up. You don't want to be collapsing forward. And your hips and your shoulders are both square facing the front wall in front of you. Imagine you're squeezed between two panes of glass here. So maybe bring that left hip forward, maybe bring that right armpit shoulder forward a little bit. Inhale, lengthen up and over. Use your right arm to pull your left over. Feel that extension all along your left side body here. Shift your hips a little bit more over. Bring your upper body a little bit more to the right. Keep breathing. One more place and change. Inhale, come back up to center. Reset. Lengthen up and exhale. Bend your upper body to the left. Hips go right this time. And we're right back at it on the other side. Really straighten your arms here. Don't let your elbows bend. Squeeze them by your ears. They're tight. But relax those shoulders down. You don't want to have them hunched up here. It's going to tire your shoulders out. So relax them down and back. Nice grip with your fingers. Try to get the bottom of your hand, the base of your hands to touch. Inhale, lengthen up. And exhale, over. Shift those hips a little bit more to the right. Adjust anything you might need to with alignment of your shoulders and your hips. Maybe right hip forward, left armpit forward if you need to. And just a little bit more here. Inhale, lengthen up. For length, exhale, bend a little bit deeper and change. Inhale, back up to center. All right, time for our first back bend. So just drop that head back, hang it back all the way, relax it, look up. Inhale, lengthen up, stretch up, reach up, and now exhale, bring those arms back, shoulders back, look back, lean back. Upper back bending first, stomach, hips, and thighs come forward, but don't crunch in your lower back. Shift the weight back into your heels and really focus on lifting that chest first, feeling the upper back bending first. Eyes back, lean back, go back. And change. Inhale, come back up with control. And then exhale, hinge forward. You can bend your knees on the way down. Your hands come to the floor in front of you, and then you walk it out. Right, left, whatever you like to do for this little warm up here. And warm up our lower back so you can get into Malasana squat a little bit here. Hey everyone, hey Sherry, hey Mom, hey Bruce, Suzanne. So glad you guys are joining us. So just loosen up a little. I love doing Malasana squat here. It just opens up my hips. We're sitting down for so long. You can also get those shoulders, maybe hang back and just let those arms reach above you. All right, and then when you're ready, come back to bring your toes and your heels back to touching for hands to feet. Bend your knees as much as you need to get the compression of your upper body on your lower body. So your chest is on your knees, your stomach is on your thighs, and you reach around and grab the backs of your legs somewhere behind you, palms face forward, or maybe you can even scoop up those heels from behind. Standing on all your fingers, even the thumbs, elbows close together, drop that head down, and now lift your hips up. And breathe. Keep that compression and keep those knees bent. I don't have straight legs yet either. One day maybe. But for now, really focus on that compression first. And pull your upper body down. Hang your head by your shins. And change. Arms out in front of you, palms together. Inhale, come up. And exhale your arms down by your side and breathe. That always feels so good first set. Second set's going to feel even better. We're getting our spine all loose after maybe sitting down at a desk working from home all day or whatever you're up to. Now we've got our spine all flexible. So let's do it again. Half moon. Inhale your arms up. Palms touch. Interlace your fingers. Release your index fingers. Lock out those arms tight by your ears. Arms stay straight the whole time. Inhale, lengthen up, lift that chest, and exhale, hips left, upper body right. Shorter this set, so maybe go to wherever you left off, but really think about the extension and the lengthening here. We want to extend our spine on both sides, so not just that left side that you can feel that stretch, but also the right. So try not to crunch there. Try to lift through your right side. Engage those side abdominals here. Heels down. Quads engaged. Abdomen's engaged. Shoulders relaxed down. Grip is tight. Maybe lean back a little bit to open up that chest. Arms by your ears. Keep breathing. Just a little bit more here. And change. Come back up to center. Inhale up. Lift that chest. Exhale, hips right, upper body left. Feel the stretch on the right side of the body now. And really lengthen up. The extension's most important here, not the depth. You can feel yourself getting longer and taller and stronger here. This pose is really great for your waistline. Really tones and extends that abdominal area. We're really lengthening our spine. Shift those hips to the right. Inhale, lift your chest. Every inhale, you create more length and strength. And every exhale, you're creating more depth and flexibility here. Keep breathing, one more place. And change. Inhale back to center. Reset, second back bend. So you can just look up if you like, or you can drop that head completely back. Reach your arms up, stretch up, keep those arms tight, and think about moving your arms first. So stretch those arms up and back. Point them to the wall behind you. Reach up and over. Lift that chest. So don't worry about your lower back yet. Don't even worry about it. Shift the weight back into your heels. Lift your chest. Arms go back. Look back. Lean back. Relax your shoulders. Arms back. Keep breathing through it here. One more place. And change. Inhale, come up, engage those abdominal muscles. Exhale, hinge forward, bend your knees if you need to. Hands come to the floor in front of you. And we got one more warm up here. Whatever you maybe didn't get on the other side, you got one side but not the other. Maybe crack your toes. You can come up onto those heels, or come up onto the toes, get your heels. Maybe some lunges if you're feeling like you need to warm up a little bit more. Open up those hips, those quads. Make sure you get everything, you even yourself out. And then when you're ready, let's come back to the center for hands to feet pose. So toes and heels touch, ankles touch, knees together. Bend your knees, compress your upper body on your lower body, reach around, grab your heels or your calves. Try to get your elbows as close together as possible. Drop that head and lift your hips. Shift the weight forward into your toes a little bit. Really try to keep those elbows together. You can readjust if you want. Try to tuck your hands a little bit further under your heels. Engage your core to release the low back. Engage your quads to release the hamstrings here. Pull your upper body down. Shift the weight forward. Relax that head. Shoulders up, above your ears. And change. Arms out in front of you. Palms touch. Inhale, come up. And exhale your arms down by your side. And breathe. All right, moving right along. Awkward pose. We're going to get those muscles all fired up. Right foot steps out to the right. Hip width distance apart. You measure with your two fists between your toes and your heels and come on back up. Now inhale your arms up, parallel to the floor in line with your shoulders. Palms are down. You're standing tall. Push down through your heels. Inhale and exhale. Sit down and back to the level of a chair that's too far behind you. This is awkward pose. It looks awkward. It feels awkward. It's chair pose, all three parts. You're sitting down as low as you can to a level of a chair. And then lift your chest up and relax those shoulders down. So you can come forward just to really get low, but then lean back. Straight spine. Arms are strong. And change. Push down through your heels. Second part. Come up onto the balls of your feet as high as you can. Work on your balance here. Engage those calves and quads and work those ankles, or if you're ready, slowly start to bend those knees, keeping your spine straight. It's parallel to the wall behind you. Maybe your thighs come down to be parallel to the floor, but stop wherever you need to. You want your arms, your knees, and your ankles to all be the same distance apart, hip width distance. Hold it here. Engage your quads, everyone. Engage your arms and change. Inhale, come back up. Heels come down. Third part. Come up just a little bit onto your toes. Squeeze those knees together. Engage those inner thighs. And slowly start to slide down with control. The slower you go, the harder it is, actually. But stop wherever you need to. If you feel your knees, just stop right there. Don't go any further. Always listen to your body. If you come all the way down, then your hips are hovering above your heels. Your knees are below your hips. And you're engaging your ab, and everyone's squeezing those inner thighs together. Just keep that control, that balance. And now everyone come up 1 inch and hold. Come up another inch and hold. And change. Inhale all the way back up. Heels down and arms down by your side. And breathe. All right, we'll do a second set. Right foot steps out to the right. Hip width apart. Inhale your arms up. Palms are down. Now sit down and back. Get that butt back behind you. Weight in your heels. Sit down low. And then lift your chest. Spine is straight. Belly button to tailbone. Think about that for engaging your core here. You don't want to duck back. You want to engage that core to have a straight spine. Shoulders relax down. Arms are strong. Lift that chest. Sit down a little bit lower and change. Push up through your heels. Come up. Second part. Come up onto the balls of your feet. Heels as high as you can. With ballerina toes. And just work on that if you're there. But if your heels stay high, the entire time you can slowly start to bend your knees up. Keep those heels high. Keep those heels high as you can. As high as you can, perpendicular to the floor. Maybe your quads, maybe your thighs are parallel to the floor. Don't let them go lower than that, though. You're making a box with your arms and your thighs here. Hold it. Think of those quads. They might be shaking. And change. Inhale, come up. Heels down. Third part. Come up onto your heels just a little. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Hold it there tight. Slowly start to come down. Biceps and triceps still engaged. Abdomen engaged. Spine is straight, perpendicular to the floor. As you come all the way down, try to keep those hips above your heels. Squeeze those inner thighs. Come up, hold. Come up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet together, arms by your side, and breathe. Shake your legs out a little here if you like. Feel those, warm it up a little. All right, moving on to work our joints. Inhale, arms up, palms touch. Swing your right arm under your left. Right elbow under left elbow, cross your wrists, palms in prayer, or grab your opposite shoulders, open up those shoulder blades. Try to get your elbows down low. Now sit down low, stay low, bring that right leg up and over the left. Point those toes. You can use them as a kickstand if you need to. Maybe just try to squeeze them in by the calf, or maybe you get that wrap around the calf muscle if you can. Point the toes down. Sit your hips down low. Squeeze everything in tight. Lift your chest. Engage your core, just like an awkward we were just doing. Breathe here and change. Inhale, come up, unwind, arms up, palms touch. Left arm under the right. Cross your elbows, cross your wrists, palms in prayer. Maybe interlace the fingers to help you get that grip. Really try to get those palms in prayer here. Elbows down low, open those shoulder blades, sit down, and lift your left leg up and over. Point those toes, slide the foot down the leg. Try to keep it as close as possible to that lower right leg. Maybe you even get that wrap. Or maybe your toes are on the floor for balance. Try to level off your hips and your shoulders. Lift your chest. Sit down lower, weight in the heels. And change. Inhale, come up. Second set, right away. Arms up, palms touch. Swing the right arm onto the left. You can lean forward a little bit if it helps you get a little bit deeper. Bring your palms in prayer. Elbows down low. Sit low. Stay low. Shift the weight back into your heels. Inhale that right leg up as high as you can. Your hips stay low. And then slide it down over your left leg. Squeeze everything in tight. Shift weight back into your heels again. Lift the chest again. Hips and shoulders are level, meaning they're parallel to the floor, and they're square, meaning they're both facing forward. And change. Inhale, unwind. Arms up, palms touch. Last side. Left under the right. Cross your wrists. Palms in prayer, thumbs towards your face, elbows down, sit down low. Weight into your heels, left knee up as high as you can and slide it down over that right knee. And hold it here. Find your focus, find your balance. Level those hips and shoulders, lift the chest, sit down lower. Find that eagle eye focus, one unmoving point in front of you. Keep breathing and change. Push up, unwind, arms up, palms touch. And exhale your arms down by your side. Beautiful warm up, everyone. Grab some water if you want. This is a little break here in class. We just did our warm up postures, working our spine, our muscles, and our joints. And then we're going to move right along with balancing in a moment. Of course, you're welcome to take a break whenever you need to. It's your own home practice. Hey, Lauren. Thanks for joining. Whenever you're ready, come on back to the center of your mats and get started with our balancing series here. And just have fun with it. It's just yoga. See what you can do today. No one's watching. If you fall out, you fall out. You learn something from it. All right. And what are we doing? Standing head to knee, balancing series. All right, toes and heels together. Stand up tall, relax those shoulders down. Inhale your right leg up, thigh parallel to the floor, and we're here in your posture for a minute. So you can stay here with your arms by your side, or if you would like, you can grab just below your knee at the shin for a little bit more stability and balance, but try not to rely on that grip. And here we're really trying to work on our strength of the standing leg. Engage this left quad, push down through the feet to lift up out of the waist. Think about using this right quad as well. Your hip flexors, your core, and we're halfway. So if you're moving forward, you can go ahead and round over and grab the ball of your foot, all 5 fingers underneath. Only as long as that standing leg stays straight though. Re-engage it, re-engage those quads. Bring that right knee or that right heel a little bit forward, maybe a little bit more forward. If you can, bring that leg completely straight. Again, standing leg stays straight. If both are straight and engaged, both quads engaged in parallel, you can bring those elbows down towards your calf muscles. But stop wherever you are. This is a posture you really build slowly up to. And change, reverse out. Stand tall. Other side. Inhale your left leg up. Same thing, in it for a minute. So engage the left leg this time. Your left quad, your left hamstring, to really get that, protect that knee. Shift the weight forward into your toes a little bit. Engage your abdomen, your hip flexors, your core. Think about lifting this left thigh up as well to keep that leg up. Keep the standing leg strong here. Shoulders relaxed down and tall. And if you're ready, round over. Exhale. Grab the ball of your foot. All 5 fingers underneath, toes, thumbs included. And if you want to, you can slowly bring that heel out. Maybe a little bit further. Lifting up, pushing down, engaging that right quad. Maybe your leg comes all the way straight, parallel to the floor. Engage both quads here. Pull your toes back towards your head. Maybe your elbows come down. And change, reverse out. Stand tall. All right, we're going to do the other side now. It's only going to be 30 seconds this time, a little bit shorter. But don't rush into it. Make sure you keep that engagement of the standing leg. Toes. All right, inhale your right leg up, thigh parallel to the floor, shin perpendicular to that foot is flexed. So you're making nice right angles here. And go, round over. If you're advancing forward, grab the ball of your foot, all 5 fingers underneath, lift your chest, push down through your standing leg. Everyone engage that standing leg. Top leg comes straight, parallel to the floor, no higher, no lower. Pull those toes back towards your head. Engage your core, shift the weight into your toes. Elbows come down to the calf muscle, maybe below the calf muscle. And the last part is to drop your forehead to your knee. And change, reverse out. Stand tall, shoulders relax down. And breathe. Always return to your breath. Remember to breathe throughout the postures as well. Inhale your left leg up, other side. Really engage that standing leg. And now round over. Grab the ball of the foot, all 5 fingers underneath. Slowly start to bring that heel out towards the wall in front of you. Kick that heel out. Pull your toes back towards your head. Everyone engage that standing leg again. And if you're feeling good, you can go ahead and bring those elbows down towards your calf muscles, maybe below the calf muscles. Pull your toes back towards your head. And the last part is to drop your forehead to your knees. Everyone find one point of focus for balance, wherever you are in this posture, and change, reverse out. And breathe. All right, moving right along. With standing bow. So, moving along with balancing, now we're going to add a back bend and twist to it. So, drop your right hand down behind you. Inside of your elbow faces out. Your shoulder is open here as well. Bend your right knee and pick up that ankle from the inside. Bring your knees back together. Push down through that standing leg. Really engage that standing leg. Inhale your right arm up. Reach up. Chin to shoulder. Lift your chest and go. Kick that right leg back and up. We're in this for a minute, so you can take your time, but really focus on kicking that right leg back first. You don't have to come down immediately. Let that leg open up your right shoulder, open up your entire chest to the right side. This is your little spine twist here. It's also a back bend. The whole time think about keeping that chest lifted. You're reaching your arm forward as your right arm is pulled back. You can slowly start to bring your upper body down because we're halfway, over halfway. Your arm will follow. Eventually you see those toes come up over your head. Keep breathing, arms reaching in opposite directions. Extending, feel that extension across your chest. Shift the weight forward into your toes. Point the toes, kick them up. If you come out, if you fall out, you can always get back in it. In one more place, and change, release. Breathe. Let's try the other side. Left arm out, drop your hand behind you, palm faces out, inside elbow faces out, open up the shoulder here. The pectoral muscle of the chest. Now bend your right knee, pick up your ankle from the inside. Inhale, lift that right arm up. Engage that standing leg, knees together. Lift your chest, reach your right arm up, and now let's go. Kick that left leg back and up. Point the toes, lift that chest. Really focus on getting this back bend here first. You don't have to come down immediately. Point the toes. Really let that left shoulder open up. It opens so you can't even see it behind your right shoulder anymore. It's being pulled back all the way. Beautiful back bend, spine twist here. And slowly start to come down. If you'd like, bring your abdomen eventually parallel to the floor. Your arm will follow your body. Your chin is to your shoulder. Now your arms are reaching in opposite directions. You're kicking, you're reaching with equal strength here. Keep breathing though. Keep kicking. Point the toes. One more place. And change. Inhale. Come back up. Arms by your side. And breathe. It's a beautiful posture. It involves so many different aspects of our practice, our balance, and our flexibility, and our core strength, our leg strength, your focus. You make a back bend, spine twist, balancing on one leg. It's a lot. You guys got this. We're going to do it one more time. And only half the time this time, so just go for it. Drop your right hand behind you, palm faces out. Bend that right knee. Grab the ankle from the inside. Push down to your standing leg, engage it. Inhale, your right arm up. And go forward. Kick the toes. Point the toes up. Kick the leg. Feel that extension across your chest. Come down a little bit more. Abdomen parallel to the floor. Reaching and stretching. You're kicking. You're reaching. You're balancing. You're breathing and change. Release. Other side. Drop your left hand behind you. Pick up your left ankle from the inside. Bring your knees back together. Now inhale your right arm up. Lengthen up. Stretch up. And go. Kick that right leg, your left leg back and up. Keep that right leg strong. Chest forward. Looking forward. You're reaching forward with your right arm as your left arm is pulled back. You're kicking and you're reaching with equal strength, opposite directions. One more place. Come down a little bit more, abdomen parallel to the floor. Eventually kick, point those toes up. And change, reverse out. Arms down and breathe. All right, come to one side of your mat. Short posture next, feather balancing. Only 10 seconds. Warrior 3. Inhale your arms up. Palms touch. Interlace your fingers, release your index fingers. Lock out your arms by your ears. We're in a completely straight line here. Spine is straight, the entire posture. Right foot steps forward. Shift the weight. Point the left toes back, and now go. Leg up, body down. Spine is straight. Straight line from your toes to your fingertips. You don't want to break like an umbrella. You want your arms by your ears. You're looking forward, chest forward, and change. Step back, right foot steps back, arms stay up. Second side, left foot steps forward. Shift the weight into those left toes, point the right toes, and go. Right leg up, body down. Lift your chest, chin forward, looking forward. Engage your right leg, keep that right hip down. Straight line with your body, maybe eventually parallel to the floor here. Then change. Step back and exhale your arms down by your side. And breathe. And breathe throughout the posture as well. Help you engage those abdominal muscles, help lower your heart rate. All right, second set. Inhale your arms up, palms touch. You can keep your arms separate. If you have shoulder issues, if you like, hands on your hips. Right foot steps forward. Shift the weight, point the toes, and go. Keep that left hip down. You want your hips square. Chest forward. Find something in front of you on the floor. Kick that left leg back. Engage every muscle in that left leg. Keep breathing. Straight line with your body. And change. Come back up. Right foot steps back. Other side. Left foot forward. Shift the weight. Point the toe and go. Keep that right hip down. Engage that standing leg. Engage that right leg. Point the toes. Chest comes down, but chest stays lifted. Your chin is forward. Keep breathing. And change. Step back. And exhale your arms by your side. And breathe. Beautiful postures, everyone. You're going to move right along. Bring your heart rate down with standing separate leg stretching. So come to the side of your mat again. Your toes face forward. Inhale your arms up over your head. Right foot steps out to the right. Big step. Arms down parallel. Now your toes are straight forward. Maybe pigeon-toed in just a little bit. Arms parallel. Lift your chest. Lean back and exhale. Swan dive forward. Straight spine. Keep that chest lifted. And maybe bring your hands to the floor in front of you, or you can bring your hands along the back sides of your legs. Maybe grab the sides of your feet or your heels and just relax into it here. We're here for about a minute. Let heat and gravity help you here. Or well, heat if you have it. Let gravity help you. Just relax. Try to think about bringing your chest down towards the floor. Extend your arms out in front of you if you'd like. Really try to lengthen that back. Think about this as maybe like a wide-legged down dog here if you like. Try to shift the weight into the balls of the feet rather than the heels. You ideally want your hips over your heels. Engage those quads to release the hamstrings. Engage your belly up and in to help release that lower back as well. Deep breaths here. Deep inversion posture. Then change. Arms parallel. Inhale, come up, hips forward. Right foot steps back to the right, arms up. And exhale your arms down by your side. And breathe. Second set. Inhale, arms up. Palms touch. Right foot steps out to the right. Big step. Arms parallel. We're going to do it one more time. Lift your chest. Lean back. Swan dive forward. Go ahead and shift the weight into those toes. All the way down. Think about bringing your forehead to the floor. Maybe slide your hands down the calves, down the back sides of your legs. You can grab your ankles, maybe grab the sides of your feet, fingertips underneath your feet. And now make sure you're not falling back into your hips. Make sure your hips are over your knees and over your heels to try to push them forward. Keep breathing. Now that fresh blood and oxygen coming up to your head here. And you bend those elbows towards the back wall and pull your upper body down. Bend your knees if you need to. And change. Arms parallel. Inhale, come up. Hips forward. Step back, feet together. And exhale your arms down by your side. And breathe. All right, triangle. Warrior series. Inhale, arms up. Palms touch. Right foot steps out to the right. Big step, maybe even bigger than the last one. Arms parallel, over, wrists are over your ankles here. Now turn your right toes out, left toes in just a little bit. And now exhale, sit down low. You can bounce a couple of times if you need to. Try to get that thigh parallel to the floor if you can. Knees right over your ankle. Your heels are also in one line. And you're standing tall, everything engaged, strong warrior two here. And then when you're ready, pivot those arms. Both same time, straight spine here, straight line from your armpit to your ankle. Reach those right toes, fingertips down towards those right toes. Your elbow is at your knee, and your left arm is reaching straight up. Look up, chin to shoulder, reach up. Everything engaged here, and change. Arms parallel, straighten that right leg, turn the right toes in, turn the left toes out, and now sit down low. Maybe bounce a couple of times, open up those hips here. Try to get that left thigh parallel, that knees right over the ankle, standing tall, lift your chest, and now pivot your arms, windmill them towards the left, left elbow to left knee, left fingertips reach beyond those left toes, the right fingertips reach straight up towards the ceiling, and then you turn your gaze up towards the sky, chin to shoulder. Engage your abs, engage your core, engage your quads, open those hips, and change. Arms parallel, straighten that left leg, turn the toes in, step your feet back together, arms up, and exhale those arms down by your side, and breathe. Second set. Inhale your arms up, palms touch, right foot steps out to the right, big step. Arms down parallel, wrists over your heels. Pivot your right toes out to the right, left toes turn in just a little bit. Now exhale, sit down low. Get that strong base and foundation here. Open up those hips, windmill those arms, right shoulder, right knee, left arm reaches straight up. But try to get that Spine straight. Try to get a straight line from your armpit to your ankle here. So if your hips are cocked up like this, maybe just bring your upper body up. Really try to get the straight spine, straight line here. So you can have your forearm on your knee as well. And change. Arms parallel. Straighten your right leg. Turn your right toes in. Turn your left toes out. And now sit down. As low as you can go. Strong arms. Windmill to the left. Right arm straight reaches straight up. Left arm reaches down beyond those toes. And again, if your hips are a little bit higher, if you can't really, you're really not that open, then maybe bring your upper body up as well. Try to get a straight line. You're creating a triangle with your body here. Keep breathing. Engage your core. Engage those inner thighs, your obliques, and change. Arms parallel. Straighten your left leg. Turn those left toes in. Inhale. Arms up, legs together. Exhale your arms down by your side and breathe. It's a big posture again. Big strength posture. Big hip opener there. Inhale, arms up. Right foot steps out to the right. Comfortable step this time. Pivot on your heels to the right. And now try to get your heels in one line or slightly separate. Shift that left hip forward a couple of times to get those hips square. Arms by your ear. Inhale, lengthen up. Tuck your chin and now roll in, round in. Exhale all the way down. Bend your knee and bring your forehead to your knee. Arms out in front of you, fingertips on the floor. Push down with your fingertips to arch that spine up. Really try to get that knee to forehead contact here. Throat is choked, eyes are open. Belly in and up. Extend your spine here and change. Inhale, roll up, round up. Head comes up last. Pivot on your heels to the left. Then pivot on your heels to the left. Other side. Heels in one line or slightly wider. Help with your balance. Shift that right hip forward a couple of times. Inhale, lengthen up. Tuck your chin and roll it. Round it. Look at your belly button the whole way down. Exhaling the whole way down. Bend your knee and bring your forehead to your knee. Bring your fingertips to the floor in front of you. You can bend your knee as much as you need to here, but keep that left leg straight. Keep that left heel on the floor. Both heels on the floor, really. Try to get that forehead to knee contact, but extending and arching your spine here. More important than the hamstring stretch. Push down with your fingertips. And change. Inhale, roll up. Engage your abdomen all the way up. Pivot right. Step your feet back together and exhale your arms down by your side and breathe. And we'll do it again. Inhale, arms up. Palms touch, cross your thumbs. Right foot steps out. You can adjust your step here if you need to. A shorter step's a little bit more challenging. Now pivot on your heels to the right. And again, if your balance was challenged last time, maybe bring those heels out just a little bit. It'll help you there. Inhale, lengthen up, chest up. Lean back a little, tuck your chin, and now roll in, round in. Engage your abs. Keep that left hip forward the whole time. Left leg straight, both heels down. Bend your right knee, forehead to knee. Maybe you keep your hands in prayer this time. So step one is really to get that forehead to knee contact. Step two is to try to work on your strength. Use your abdomen, your arms to keep those arms forward. Only the tops of the fingers touch. And then the last part is to push back with your forehead onto your knee to try to get that leg to be straight. One day. Change. Inhale, come up. Spine straight. Pivot on your heels to the left. Pivot to the left. Right hip forward again. Lengthen up. Big, deep inhale breath. And exhale. Roll it. Right hip stays forward the whole time. Bend your left knee to get that forehead and knee contact. And maybe try to bring those hands back to prayer. Reaching those arms forward. Deep breathing, eyes open. Throat is choked. Maybe push back with that knee, using that forehead. and change. Come on up. Spine is straight. Pivot right. Step those feet back together and exhale your arms down by your side and breathe. All right, only one more posture here for our standing series. We're going to do tree and toe. We'll do both of them today. So tree and then second set if you want to go into toe, go for it. Inhale your right leg up. And now rotate your knee out to open up that hip. Place your right foot on your left thigh. Half lotus position. Try to get that heel in your midline. And just stand here and tree. Bring your right arm up to hand up to prayer. If you're feeling stable, maybe your left hand up to prayer as well. You can just try it out if you like. If your foot slips, you can always grab it again. Standing tall like a tree, relax your shoulders down and change. Release. And go right to the other side. Left leg up. Rotate that knee out to open up the hip. Bring your right foot into half lotus on the other side on your left thigh. Try to bring it up as high as you can. Heel in midline. Bring your left hand up to prayer and hold it here. Relax those shoulders down. Maybe you bring your right hand up to prayer. Hold it here. And change. Reverse out. All right, second set. Same thing. We're going to tree if you like. Inhale that right leg up. Rotate it out. Try to bring that heel as high as you can over towards your midline and slowly drop that knee down. Never force your knee. Right hand up to prayer. Maybe your left. And if you're going to toe, you don't have to have both hands in prayer. Just start to hinge forward. Maybe this is you trying toe for the first time. Maybe you stay here, really opening up that hamstring. That's the first step. And then you find a point on the floor in front of you. Bring your hands to the floor in front of you. Fall into your hands all the way there. Bend the knees. Bring your heel up. Slowly walk your hands back. Lift the chest. And bring your hands up to prayer one at a time. Maybe your hands are by your side and you're just working on that balance. It's a step-by-step process like every posture. Try to think about squeezing those knees in together. Ooh, standing tall and change. Toes come back up to tree. And release. Ooh, so that hip really opening up there. Other side. Inhale, bring your left leg up as high as you can. Heel to midline. Drop it down. In half lotus position on the other side. Bring your left hand up to prayer. Maybe your right. Stand tall and now hinge forward. Find a spot 4 feet in front of you for balance. Don't lose that spot. Intense focus there. Fall into your hands in front of you. Now bring your hands to your side and try to lift your chest. Knees together. One hand up to prayer, then the other hand up. Everyone relax those shoulders down. Standing tall, push down through your standing leg. And change. Reverse out. Then turn around, lie down on your back for Savasana. Just a quick little break here as we transition from our standing series to our floor series. So go ahead and lie down. Maybe grab some water if you'd like. And take a moment to just release. Use some time for some mindfulness and some awareness here of feeling how your body feels different from what it did when we first started class. So mindfulness is awareness of the present moment with acceptance. So become mindful and aware of what you're feeling, maybe not how you're feeling, but what you're feeling, the sensations going through your body, the sensations of hot or cold, or of engagement or relaxation, exhaustion. And then just accept it and move along. And we're moving right along. So when we're moving, folks, you're on your backs. Inhale. Bring your right leg up. Grab, interlace your fingers just below the kneecap on top of your shin, and exhale, pull that knee down towards your shoulder, avoiding the rib cage. Spine is straight on the floor. Tuck your chin. Try to bring your neck onto the floor. Squeeze that knee in a little tighter and change. Release. Inhale your left leg up. Opposite side. Get your grip on top of your shin, and exhale, pull that knee down towards your shoulder. Avoid that rib cage. With a nice compression in your abdomen, with a pinch in the hip, and change, release. Both legs. Bring both legs up and grab opposite elbows on top of your shins. Give yourself a nice hug here. Relax your head back down on the floor. Tuck your chin. Try to get the neck on the floor and try to now relax into it to get that tailbone down. Think about squeezing your knees into your chest, squeezing them down towards your lower abdomen, more than towards your chest. So you're trying to roll your tailbone down. Lengthen your breaths. Lengthen your spine here. Loosen the grip a little if you'd like. Feel those hips opening here. And change, release. Heels together, toes out, palms face up. Other side. Right leg up, interlace your fingers on top of the knee, and exhale, pull it down towards your shoulder. Maybe bring it out a little bit more at first, and then think about rotating that knee in. So ideally, you don't see your ankle at your midline. If you tuck your chin and look straight down your midline, you shouldn't see your ankle. So just try to rotate it around a little bit. I mean, it's really whatever works for you, for each individual. We really want to get that compression in the abdomen and our ascending colon on this side. Just have that nice pinch in the hip, and change, release. Other side, left leg. Get your grip and go for it. Now keep that right leg straight, flex the foot, and relax that left ankle completely. Pull that knee down, squeeze it in, elbows in by your side. Maybe rotate it out a little bit, get that compression on your descending colon on this side, and change, release. All right, both legs. Grab opposite elbows, maybe swap the cross of your arms if you can remember this time. And now relax into it. Pull those knees down towards your lower abdomen here. Squeeze them in tight. Tuck your chin. Look down your midline. Eventually your neck is on the floor. Roll that tailbone down. Eventually your lower spine is on the floor. Release the grip a little bit if you'd like. Squeeze everything in tight. Knees together. Ankles side by side, not crossed. Lengthen your breaths. Lengthen your spine. And change, release. Arms by your side, palms up, and breathe. We're transitioning to sit up here, so if you have any sort of lower back pain, you can always skip it. Roll over on your side. If you're doing a sit up, flex your feet, legs together, engage your core, your low back down. Inhale, your arms up overhead, and double exhale, reach out, reach for your toes. And now turn around onto your bellies for Cobra. We're going to start our spine strengthening series here. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, all 5 fingers together, fingertips at the shoulder line, elbows in and up. Squeeze your legs together, point your toes, and now inhale, lift up using your 100% lower back strength. Not a push-up here. So lift your chest through your arms. You can use your hands a little bit to lift the chest through. Lift up, eyes, chin, chest, and chin. Release, look right, arms by your side, palms are up, and release. Second step, hands underneath your shoulders, fingertips to the shoulder line, all 5 fingers together, elbows in and up, shoulder blades together. Now inhale, lift up, lift your chest through your arms, engage your lower back here, squeeze your legs together, point your toes, look up, eyes, chin, chest up, belly button up, and change. Lower down, look left, arms by your side, and breathe. All right, moving right along with locust. So flip your hands down, palms face the mat. Lift your hips up. Bring your hands underneath you, pinkies touch, thumbs are out. Lower your hips back down. Chin forward on the towel. Engage your right leg. Point the toes and lift the right leg back and up. Engage every muscle in the right leg. Stretch it back. Stretch it up and change. Lower it down. Relax that right leg. Squeeze the left leg. Engage it. Point the toes and lift it back. Lift it up. Engage every muscle in the left leg this time. Stretch it back, stretch it up, and change. Lower it down. Third part, both legs. Mouth down on the towel. Readjust your hands and arms close together if you like. Shift the weight forward into your chest. Squeeze those legs together and now lift those both legs up. Shift the weight forward. Push down with your hands and your arms. Stretch it back. Stretch it up. Keep breathing and change. Release down. Look to the left. Look to the right. Arms by your side. You're going to do that one more time, but just the third part. And this time, really think about getting your hips off of your hands. So less about getting those toes high, but think about getting those hips up and engage those abdominals up. All right, so second part, hands down, pinkies together, thumbs are out as close together as you can underneath you. But of course, if it hurts, you can leave them further out. Squeeze those legs together, point the toes, shift the weight forward. Now engage your abdominal muscles here and think about lifting your abs and your hips up. Lift up. Shift the weight forward into your shoulders. Lift your abs up. Push down with your arms. Push down with your hands. Keep breathing. Hips up, and change. Release. Look to the left, arms by your side, and breathe. It's a challenging posture, I know, it's crazy. You see people do it. The final expression, they do it with such ease. Really strong upper back muscles there. All right, full locust, time to fly. Arms out like airplane wings, in line with your shoulders, chin forward. Squeeze your legs, point your toes, and now lift your lower body up, lift your upper body up, and fly. Legs up, thighs up, chin up, chest up. Engage your arms, engage those legs. Looking forward, and change. Release. Look right, arms by your side, and breathe. Second set. Arms out like airplane wings. Think about where you want to fly, where you will fly in a month or two when everything opens up, where you want to go. Squeeze your legs together, point your toes, engage your arms, and lift up. Arms up, legs up, thighs up. Squeeze your legs together, lift your chest forward, balancing on your belly here. Keep breathing. Keep inhaling. And change. Release. Lift left arms by your side. And breathe. Let your back release here. Reset. All right, final for spine strengthening series. We're going to bring it all together. We did our lower, we did our upper, we did our middle back, and now we're going to do a full back bend on our belly with bow pose. So bend your knees, grab your ankles from the outside. You can always do bridge instead if you would like, if you can't grab your ankles. Now squeeze your knees together. So keep them together right here. Arms are straight, relax your shoulders, and now kick your legs up. Lift those thighs up, point those toes up, relax those shoulders, down and back, and your shoulder blades touching here. Relax those chest muscles, wrists are straight, eyes up, chin up, chest up, shoulders back and down. Kick those knees up, thighs up, point the toes, keep breathing, and change, release. Look right, arms by your side, and breathe. Deep inhale, deep exhale breath. Resetting our spine between each of these postures with our belly down, Savasana is here. Second set. If wheels part of your practice, go ahead and do that. If not, grab those ankles from the outside. We're doing floor bell again. So go ahead and try to bring your toes and your heels, your toes and your knees together, close as you can. So keep them close during the posture, no more than hip width apart. And now inhale, lift your thighs up, knees up, look up, relax those shoulders back. Your chest is pulled through your arms. The kick drives the posture here, strong spine. Looking up, lift it. Knees closer together, keep breathing. Point those toes, and change, release. Look left, and relax, arms by your side. All right, now push up, hands underneath you. Push up, maybe go to down dog or child's pose for a moment if you'd like. Then we're going to go right into fixed firm pose. Hero's pose, working our knees and our wrists, or knees and our ankles here. So go ahead and bring your knees together, heels out to the sides of your hips. So first part is really getting those hips down in between your feet here. If your ankles hurt, lean forward. If your knees hurt, then separate those knees a little bit. But if you're ready, you can go ahead and start to go back. Slowly and gently, one elbow at a time. Always listen to your knees. Stop wherever you need to. Now lift your chest here. Drop your head back. And then maybe start to bring your elbows out to drop your head to the floor. Grab your heels, tuck your chin, get your shoulders to the floor. Maybe bring those knees closer together. Maybe bring your arms up over your head and grab opposite shoulder. And lift the chest. Now arching the spine here. Everyone feel that opening all along your front side body here. Opening your knees and your ankles. And change. Slowly start to come up using your elbows, one elbow at a time. Head comes up very last. Shake your legs out. Turn around, lie down for a real quick Savasana. All right, now we're going to do another sit. Inhale, arms up over your head, low back down, engage your core. Arms up over your head, inhale, and double exhale. Come up, sit up. Reach for those toes. And we'll start with our animal series. Starting with half tortoise, flowing these three together. Knees and heels together, spine is straight. Inhale, your arms up, palms touch, thumbs crossed. Inhale, lengthen up, straight spine. Exhale, hinge forward, engage those lower abdominal muscles as slow as you can go. Use that control. Forehead touches, baby fingers touch. And now relax into this here, but it's an active pose. Reach those arms forward. Arms are straight, only the sides of your pinkies touch. Relax those hips down towards your heels. Relax your shoulder blades down. And change. Inhale, come up. Exhale, your arms down by your side and breathe. Now come up onto your knees and heels for camel. Deepest back bend here. Bring your hands behind your hips or to your lower back. Fingers down, pinkies in, thumbs are out. Squeeze those elbows together. Lift your chest, shift those hips forward, drop your head back, and lean back. Go back, look back. Really relax your head. Maybe you're here just focusing on lifting that chest, just like that back bend we did at the beginning of class. If you're ready, you can grab your ankles from behind, but try not to twist when you do that. Everyone lift your chest. Stomach, hips, and thighs come forward. Lift the chest. Feel that upper back bending first. Don't crunch your lower back. And change into your lower back one at a time. Spine straight, knees together. Sit down on your heels and breathe. Rapid. Hands behind you, towards your heels. You don't have to get a grip quite yet. Relax your shoulders back and down. Lift your chest. Tuck your chin. And then roll in, round in. Look at that belly button. Exhaling all the way down. Forehead to your knees. Top of the head comes to the floor. Get a good grip on your heels and lift those hips up and forward. Relax those shoulders back. Arms are straight. Grip is tight. Heels together. Belly in and up. Lift those hips forward. Try to push down through your knees so there's more weight in your knees and your shins than there is in your head. And change. Slowly roll up. Turn around, lie down for Savasana. And breathe. We'll do that set one more time. It's a nice extension of our spine, and a back bend, and then a forward bend. Inhale, arms up over your head. Flex your feet, engage your core, and double exhale. Reach for those toes. Sit up. Second set. Come onto your knees and your heels. Roll right on through with half tortoise. Once again. Inhale those arms up. Palms touch. Lift your chest. Exhale, hinge forward. Straight spine. Engage your lower abdomen here. Reaching forward, look forward. Forehead touches, baby fingers touch, and breathe into this here. Shoulders down. Extend that spine forward. Extend that tailbone back down towards your heels. We're creating length in our spine here. Relax your head down towards the floor. Nice, easy, deep breathing here. Slow breathing like a turtle. And change. Engage your abdomen. Come on up. Exhale your arms down by your side. All right, up on our knees and heels again. On our knees again for camel. So you can widen your knees a little bit more the second set if you'd like to help with your flexibility, or you can bring them closer together for a little bit more of a challenge. Now bring your hands onto your lower back. Fingertips down. Thumbs are out. Maybe pinkies touch. Think about getting your elbows to touch behind your back. It really just opens up the chest, brings those shoulder blades together. Now drop your head back, look up, lift that chest, feel your upper back bending, shift your hips forward and lean back, go back. Grab your ankles, one at a time. Get a good grip on your ankles, thumbs on the outside, fingers on the inside. Shift your hips forward. Lift your chest. Feel that entire upper body opening here. Feel your heart and your throat opening here. Keep breathing. And change. Hands to your lower back. Slowly come up with control. Engage your core. Now sit down on your heels, knees and heels together. Grab it. Hands by your heels. Inhale. Lengthen up. Lean back. Tuck your chin. Roll it. Exhale. Nice, deep, long, slow exhale. Curling in, rounding in. Forehead to your knees. And then the top of the head falls down onto the floor. Get a good grip and lift your hips up. Relax your shoulders up away from your ears. Arms are straight. Elbows are straight. Lift those hips up and forward. Creating more space between each and every vertebra here. Belly in to release the low back. And change. Pull on your heels. Slowly come up. So your spine is straight. Your head looks forward. Then we turn around and lie down for Savasana. And we made it to our home stretch. Inhale, arms up over your head. Flex your feet. Raise your hips. And double exhale. Reaching forward towards your toes. Sit up. All right. Got some stretching here. So bring your right leg out in front of you. Flex your feet. Bring your left sole of your foot on your right inner thigh. Inhale your arms up. Twist over your right leg. And exhale, round forward over that right leg. Grab the ball of your foot. Forehead comes to your knee. You can bend your knee as much as you need to get that contact. And then use your forehead to slowly start to bring that heel out. Pull back on your toes. And stretch that Achilles tendon here. Bring that left shoulder down. Get those shoulders level. Put the weight into your hips a little bit. Get your hips level. And change. Inhale, come up. Swap those legs, left leg out, right sole of the foot on the left inner thigh. Inhale, lengthen up, round over your left leg, and exhale all the way down. Forehead to knee. Pull back on those toes, bend your knee if you need to. Relax those elbows down, shoulders level, hips are level. Maybe push down with your heel, or push down with your forehead to get your knee straight eventually one day. Maybe that ankle comes up off the ground. Pull back on those toes and change. Inhale, come up, both legs out. Slowly go back. Once you touch, inhale and double exhale. Reach for those toes. We're going to do double leg stretching now. So you can bend your knees as much as you need to grab those big toes, your peace sign fingers, or however you like to grab your feet. Really squeeze your legs together. Try to think about getting your spine straight, so your stomach on your thighs, your chest on your knees. Shift those hips back, right, left, a couple of times. Maybe get those legs all the way straight, but keep that spine straight. Now exhale, stretch forward. Inhale, stretch up, lift your chest. And exhale, stretch forward. Pull back on those toes. Think about even bringing those pinky toes back towards your face as well, so your feet are straight and flat on the floor, on the wall in front of you. Elbows down. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, hinge forward, elbows to the floor. Maybe drop your head at the very end. And change. Inhale, come up. Turn around, lie down for Savasana. Or just scoot forward, lie down. Relax. Release. Take some normal breaths here. Inhale, arms up. Flex your feet. Low back down. Engage your core. Inhale. Double exhale. Reach for those toes. And move right along in spine twist. So bend that left knee. Point straight in front of you. And bring your right sole of the foot over that left knee corner. Or you can leave this bottom leg straight out in front of you if that's easier. Now, sit down on both hip bones. You don't want to be sitting on that left foot. Bring your right hand behind you as close as you can. Push down through that right hand to lift your chest, traction your spine up. Bring that left arm up, over and around the right knee corner and grab that left knee. You want your hand, your knee, and your ankle to touch. Now push down to lift and traction your spine up. And now exhale, look back. Look over your right shoulder and twist. Really try to get that chest high. Try to get that spine straight. If you can bring that right hand to the thigh, to your lower back. And change. Release the other side. Bend your right knee. Bring that left sole of the foot over that right knee corner. Foot flat on the floor. Shift your weight into both of your hip bones here. Bring your left hand behind you. Push up. Lift your chest. Inhale your right arm up, over, and around. Grab your left knee. Knee, ankle, and wrist touch. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, look back over your left shoulder. Push down through that left hand. Really traction that spine up. Get more length in your spine. So you can get more twist in your spine. Look back. Maybe bring that right hand to your lower back. That left hand to your lower back. And grab that inner thigh as you can. Keep breathing. Keep twisting and change. Unwind. Turn around. Lie down for Savasana. We've got one more sit up here. Squeeze your legs together, flex your feet, engage your core, low back down. Best sit up here. Inhale your arms up and double exhale. Reach for those toes. And in that final breathing here to end out our class today. So our last little abdominal work here. Kapalabhati breathing. So sharp exhale breaths, your lower abdominal, really engaging your bandhas here. Engaging your core. Think about using your ab to push the air, push the diaphragm, push the air up out of your lungs. Okay, so it's really focusing on the exhales. Inhales happen automatically. Spine is straight. Relax your shoulders down. Arms on your knees. You can sit cross-legged if you'd like as well. Swallow. Inhale. And exhale, 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 exhale. A little faster. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Then relax, turn around, lie down. Completely release your final Savasana here. You can have your legs out wide or your arms out wide, however you like to just release into the floor and let it all go. Take as much time as you need. Savasana is an important posture as well. No need to run off to your tasks. I know it's hard when you're at home sometimes. So just take this time for yourself. This last 75 minutes is just for you. Hopefully you got a nice meditative, nice moving meditation here. Thanks so much for allowing me to lead you through your practice. Again, everyone at Hot Yoga really appreciates everyone joining us. Keep in touch. Get in touch with us whenever you might need to for support or for advice or any questions you might have. Thanks so much. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.